The legendary Mr. Skin.
Dude, Mr. Skin.
MrSkin.com. Skin, everybody.
Coast to coast from Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, it's the Mr. Skin Podcast with your hosts, Mr. Skin and Andrea Lowell. We want to hear from you. Call the show and leave us a voicemail at 484-SKIN-POD. Find all things Mr. Skin Podcast online at MrSkinPodcast.com.
Welcome to the Mr. Skin Podcast, proudly sponsored by DiscountedPorn.com. These guys have deals and discounts on hundreds of sites that'll save you more than 80% on your adult site memberships. With reviews and discounts on all the biggest porn sites online, DiscountedPorn.com is an amazing tool for porn fans. That's so important.
Hey,
right,
Andrea, in the early days of the web with these adult sites, people used to steal passwords, which was terrible, and that's how you would get into these porn sites. But now you got a place like DiscountedPorn.com. Literally, you go there and you could see like Porn Pros Network, Reality Kings, Elegant Angel, all the big porn
ones.
sites, and they give you huge discounts just for going to the site. So you could get, like I said, tons of dough off of the monthly fee or whatever fee you have to pay. It's really a great site. I love these sites, and I know they even feature MrSkin.com there. So you go to these sites and get a huge discount on the subscription, and plus they review the sites, which helps a lot too, and learn more about them. So I'm a big fan of DiscountedPorn.com, and I'm very honored that they're a sponsor of the Mr. Skin podcast.
Yeah, the more I'm learning about them, it's like, why would anyone not go to DiscountedPorn.com first?
Instead of going directly to an adult site, you go to DiscountedPorn.com. You get a huge discount if you go through their funnel, and you get into the site. So, yeah, big fans, and I'm, like I said, honored that they're a sponsor of the podcast.
And speaking of huge, this is episode 48 of the Mr. Skin Podcast, and we today are going to talk to some of the hugest entertainers in the adult industry. As you know, we went to AVN, we were in Vegas, and we were surrounded by the biggest names in adult. And on today's show, we're going to hit some of those interviews and really talk to, I'm not even going to be gingerly about this, a porn legend, right?
Yes. Ron Jeremy is one of the interviews we did when we were in Las Vegas. We haven't aired it yet, and I think you'd want to hear it. He's actually, you know him well, and I've met him a few times. I never had a chance to actually interview him, and he really is an interesting guy. And,
he's a hoot.
Yeah. And it's not just Ron Jeremy we're about to play for you. We also interviewed Alexis Texas, or as she should be known, Alexis Texas, because she has this world-famous butt. We call her, in the business, Andrea, a lobster girl. All the meat is in the tail. So, yes, Alexis Texas is one of my favorites, and we interview her and Ron Jeremy for today's show.
Absolutely fantastic. So I say, without any further ado, let's hit it. Holy smokes. Did you just see that? The rope?
Yes. I was wondering if you just saw this. So this girl just walked by. Very hot, by the way.
Dude, banging. Out of control banging.
Totally like tied up, except that she could walk. And this guy was almost like walking around with a leash almost, right?
Imagine a hog tie minus the ankles.
Right.
So hands behind, a rope bustier bra, and then her hands bound behind her back, and then I guess her master or dom. I don't know. I'm not big into the BDSM world, so I don't know what all the technological sayings are, or what the phrases are, or what the vernacular is.
Let's just say he was in control.
He was in control. Girl was tied up, and it was hot.
Yes, it was very hot.
Even though I'm not into bondage and I don't know a lot about it, I will say I love the look of breasts when they are right between the ropes and they're like pushing out and they just look like they're about to pop.
Yes.
Why is that so fucking hot, Skin?
Well, I think it's because it's something you don't see a lot.
Right.
And I think the whole lure of that is the fact that the woman is
not in control.
Not in control. You are in control, and that's the turn on there. And I got to say, in my life, I've dabbled here and there with maybe a little handcuff here, a little this. Dabbled. I am not an expert. I would really have to upgrade my bondage and discipline technique because
I don't have the patience. I don't want to learn a whole new art form.
Like I'd use one of those Chinese finger things where you couldn't get your fingers out.
Your dick.
Yeah, and I'd like try to lick your breast before you could pull your thing out of the Chinese finger torture.
Trap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, but the whole thing about bondage is it really is an art form, and there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm very non-patient. I don't want to learn all that stuff, and I don't want to have to take the time to get into it or out of it, because for me, since I'm not turned on by it, what's the payoff?
Right.
Now, I've done it for photo shoots, and it's very... If you don't like being constricted, it's awkward, it's painful, the rope is tight as fuck, and you really feel a little bit scared, and I don't like that.
Yeah, okay, then it's not your thing, no big deal.
But some people, they are really type A, and they need to feel not in control sometimes.
Oh my God, go to kink.com sometime.
Kink?
And, oh my God, go look at they are the bondage experts. Oh, there's Ron Jeremy in the house, ladies and
Ronnie,
gentlemen.
do you want me to call him over?
Yeah.
Hey, boo-boo! Ron, get your ass over here. Ron, get your ass over here. Take a seat, Ron. We just came up on Ron Jeremy. Alexis Texas.
Oh, my God.
Ron, I did not know you had your own rum. This is gin and rum. Hey, Alexis Texas. We're just being bombarded with adult stars right now, and the A-list of the A-list. Wow. I don't even know who I want to talk to first, or who can we talk to first. Ronnie, you want to share a mic with Alexis?
Hi, how are you?
We tour together.
So, Alexis Texas, we know, is legendary in the adult world. We love you not only because you're just so beautiful, but girl, that ass.
That ass, though.
Hashtag follow that booty.
Do you get the Anna Nicole Smith thing a lot? Because
you know, I have heard that.
Yeah,
I have heard that.
That's what, when I look at you in person, that's what I think.
I like to say I'm kind of a chameleon. I've gotten a lot of different ones, from Anna Nicole Smith to... I don't want to mess up my hair, though.
We're talking about headphones right now.
Yeah.
For people that don't know.
Poor girl.
I know. My hair's so cute.
It is really cute.
But yeah, no, Anna Nicole Smith. I've gotten Lisa Marie Presley. I've gotten
I see that too.
Michelle Pfeiffer. I've gotten
all hot babes. So
Baby Spice.
You're
I'm
good.
like, I'll take it. I've got I like it.
Do you ever role play in your personal life? Do you ever like to dress up like anyone? That's just what pops in my mind.
No, not really. You know,
I can see her like a little cheerleader.
Everyone always says. I think it's because I've just done over 400 movies.
Yeah.
I've done every fantasy. Not that I'm over it, but it's like you do so much so at home. It's more normal than people think. And I like to dress up in like lingerie and do stuff like that. But as far as like an actual, haven't gotten there yet, or maybe just found the right partner that I want to do that with. I don't know.
So you just keep it sexy. What is your favorite type of lingerie to wear? Are you like black lace, garter belt? Are you like white frilly? What is Alexis Texas wear in bed?
Definitely not white and frilly. I like black. Lace is always good. Black is always safe. For me, I like a lot of red too, because blondes look really hot in red.
Yes.
So I kind of stay to those colors. I mean, I kind of go off the grid with crazy colors with, panties and stuff. But as far as like a lingerie set, black and red to me is the sexiest.
Now, with a body like yours and an ass like that, does Alexis Texas wear panties on a regular basis, like in your personal life, or do you not?
When I turned 30, I stopped wearing panties, so I'm not wearing panties. I wear panties more to sleep, like booty shorts, but I do not wear panties. So it's just I wanted to be free. Let me go. Let me live. Yeah, so I'm underwear free.
I love that.
Well, another
it's kind of like risque because my slit up here is like I gotta make sure
slit on slit.
Yeah. I remember you're known, of course, for your incredible butt, obviously, one of your great features. And I always think about the first celebrity that came to mind that had that type of backside was Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, right. Yeah, she kind of like kicked off the big booty phenomenon.
That's kind of what my inspiration look today was J-Lo.
I can see it with the bomber jacket and the hair.
Yeah, so with me, everyone that was growing up in high school, everyone used to call me J-Lo. So I just liked it. Yeah. I'm Puerto Rican too, so it matches. I'm Puerto Rican, German, Norwegian. Puerto Ricans are hot. So.
You're just a whole lot of sexiness is what you are.
If I could look that hot when I'm that her age, I look like her.
She is
right? Now, how do you deal with people that try to accuse you of having butt injections, butt implants, Brazilian butt? How do you tell them, like, shut the fuck up? I was like born this way. I've had this booty.
I just kind of let the truth speak for itself. I've been born this way. It was this way my whole life. And if you've ever known me, I've always had a big booty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really feed into negativity. I don't do the blogs. I don't read to like things. If you want something to say and you want to ask me a question, ask me face to face. I'm really kind of an open book. But yeah, I don't do the naysayers. I keep trying to be positive people around me and try to just keep, it is what it is. When people see me in person, when they see me feature dance, which I feature dance all over the, the United States, they know a real booty from a fake booty. My booty jiggles. It doesn't just stay there. It's like, but we're in an age right now where fake booties are in. I am not a fan for it, but you know what?
You can totally tell the difference of a fake
have their
booty
own,
and a real
things.
booty.
Boobs were in for a long time. Everyone got them, so I guess this is the fad now.
Yeah, it is the fad, and I love yours because you can tell it's real because the way it jiggles.
Yes, it's all about the jiggle.
You got that bounce in that ass. Now, right in front of me, Alexis, I am seeing a fleshlight, and fleshlight is like the original gangster of male sex toys.
Yes.
So tell us about this process. Tell me about your fleshlight because this always fascinates me.
You know what? It's a fleshlight. I was saying earlier in an interview, I was like, it's kind of like, as far as like sports and athletes and stuff, it's like getting like a Nike shoe deal or like something like that. So fleshlight is really selective. So being a part of a brand that cares so much about, it's like quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
So for me, I feel like that's how I live my life. So it's really fun and exciting to, see what they're doing. They've done a lot of really cool, innovative things now, like more virtual and kind of things like that. So it's kind of cool to see where they're evolving, even from just making a personal, like it is exactly, my vagina looks exactly like that.
So this is your pussy I'm looking at right now.
That is, if you ever wonder, there you
could
go.
you move? I can't see that.
I love it. I just want to lick it. That is so fucking hot. So tell me what the process is like when you go in.
So they literally mold you, it's my vagina, so it's literally my lips, my everything. And at the time, I had a little bit more hair, but now I'm kind of shaven. But so we had to shave it because it's like basically like plaster of Paris on your vagina.
Right.
And you can't move.
Is it non-toxic?
I hope so. Non-GMO. I don't know.
Yes, girl.
For guys out there, could you explain what you said? A lot
So
of people don't know
basically,
what
it's like if
fleshlight
you
is.
were like a construction worker, and if you were laying bricks or whatever, and you're laying cement on someone's vagina, and you're molding it exactly, you let it dry, then you peel it off, and you cast a mold. So then it's like the exact replica of what you're seeing in front of your eyes. And then they go through a whole other process where it's a factory, and in Austin they have an awesome factory. It's so super clean, super friendly. The people there are amazing to work with, the team there.
I
and
want
they
to show
factor
this
all
to
our
Mr.
vagina.
Skin. I don't know that you've ever seen. So a fleshlight, it looks like a flashlight. If I were to have, I'm showing him right now.
I am
so
familiar.
you keep this in your toolbox or wherever. Your neighbors don't know, your house guests don't know. Then you unscrew the flashlight cap. There's Alexis's pussy, and you fuck the shit out of it. It's a pussy pocket, but custom tailored to her vajazz. I love it. And if you want to touch it,
millions.
You want to touch it?
Oh my God.
How does her pussy feel? I hope Mrs. Skin is not listening.
That's all right. She totally understand. It's for
It feels
business.
nice.
It's
Yeah, it does.
amazing.
But that's the thing. It's like the silicone. So it's the actual first toy I feel like was actually felt like a real pussy.
Yes.
And again, I was saying in another interview, I've actually used it in my personal life on somebody that I was having sex with. And, yeah. It's
So
really
how-
hot.
It's like
how
a
does that
menage.
work?
It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
menage.
you're having, oh my God, that's my fantasy to have a threesome with myself.
Yeah, I did it. It was really fun.
That sounds awesome. So
my
what-
pussy's good, girl. You know.
Girl, I'm looking at it. I know it's good. I know she's got that good.
You want to taste it, don't you?
I do.
You want to give it a little kiss?
Should I give it a little kiss?
Get that on video.
I love it.
God.
No, you are
Weird that my vagina tickled a little bit when you did that.
well, because I meant
Maybe
it.
it's virtual reality.
So virtual reality is the next big thing. Is that something you've talked to people about? Is it a direction that you think you might want to go? Is it in talks, or is it still a little too much in the future?
I'm contracted with Elegant Angel, so right now we're not doing that.
Okay.
There are companies that have been doing it and are being successful at it. I think it's kind of more selective than a lot of companies
They're
now.
getting there.
Exactly.
They're getting
They're
there.
trying
Yeah.
to see the dynamics because it is really expensive to shoot too. It does look really cool.
Yeah.
But it's more time consuming. It's more details, bells and whistles beside it just turning on a camera and there you go.
Or just grabbing your
Or
Alexa?
just grabbing my vagina.
Oh, I would
Grabbing this and just
the
having your
fleshlight
way
would be
with
good
it.
enough for me.
I love this.
So you should buy one. You should go to the Fleshlight booth and support my vagina.
Don't
and
worry,
my booty.
your
There you go.
vagina will be supported. Do not worry.
So you are a feature dancer. You are known for your performances. You are incredible. Where can people see you next? I know you're everywhere, like almost every weekend. Do you even know where you are next?
Yes, actually, because of AVN going on, I'm going to be hosting a twerk contest this Friday at Sapphires Las Vegas.
Twerk.
And then after the twerk contest, I'm going to be performing one show as well. So here at Sapphires Las Vegas Gentlemen's Club, Friday, I will be dancing, shaking my big booty. You can come and make it rain. You can, see what all the fuss is all about. You've never seen me dance before. You can see me strip.
I would love that.
Yes.
I'm like blown away.
You can be my personal guest. I'll put you on my list.
Oh! Wait, what about Mr. Skin, though?
He can come too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody with the name of Mr. Skin, I think he's allowed to go.
Andrea, Alexis also has crossed over into some, I call mainstream movies.
Ooh.
She's at MrSkin.com.
Tell us, Mr. Skin. Fill us in.
Bloodlust Zombies and Bikini Frankenstein, two of my favorite movies. You could see her nude.
Did you actually see Bloodlust
Oh,
Zombies?
yeah, of course. We have it at the website.
That was my first B movie I ever did, and I was like, I always at first when I first started was like, I'm never going to do mainstream, whatever. But it was really in part of my career. I was like, let's try it.
Yeah.
And I worked with some really awesome actors that were did Broadway, did a bunch of information
That's
stuff.
so cool.
And
Why
I learned
not?
so much that it was such a great experience.
Yeah, that's my next question. Was it a good experience?
And I scream really great. I mean, you saw the movie. But
Can we
have
get
it.
a sample of a scream?
do you want me to lose my voice already?
Okay, then don't.
Well,
when you come and see me at Sapphires, I'll be screaming if you're making it rain.
Yeah, I'm going to make it rain. She's going to be screaming, oh, Andrea,
Yes, baby.
Yes. Make it rain, baby.
Well, I am so excited we got the chance to talk to you. I know you're super busy. Where can people follow you on social media so they can follow that booty?
My social media is Instagram. It's White Girl Politicking with a G.
Right on.
Twitter is Alexis_Texas. And I have a private Snap. It's teamtexas.com. You can go there and get a membership. It's really hot. I do a lot of XXX things. And yeah, if you want to see the big booty behind scenes and anything like that, it's definitely a place to check it out.
Awesome.
Teamtexas.com.
She is fantastic.
Yes. Congrats on your success, and thanks for doing the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, my
Awesome.
God.
Hey, Andrea, before we continue with the interviews from AVN, why don't you tell us a little about our sponsor today?
Sure thing. Today's sponsor is discountedporn.com, an incredible tool for anyone looking to join a porn site.
What do you think could do better, payfullpriceporn.com or discountedporn.com, Andrea?
I'm going discounted for sure.
Yeah.
Why would anyone pay full price when you can get up to 80% off? I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is a genius idea. These guys are legit. Great reviews of adult websites. And just for going to discountedporn.com, you get huge money off the biggest websites, adult websites on the internet. And you can even see MrSkin.com there.
That's fantastic. And yeah, these membership sites are going to be better than the free stuff people get online. Everyone's like, oh, I'm getting the free clips. No, you want to get the full thing. And so discountedporn.com gives you great access at a great discount. And it's a great way to support the adult industry and get access to the high quality videos. And it also makes sure that the coolest people that you like and the best stars you like keep making quality adult work.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. Discountedporn.com. Check it out.
Absolutely. Support the industry and still get great value for your money. And you get offers that save you up to 80% on your membership. So what are you waiting for? This has been so fun so far at AVN. No matter where we look, no matter where we go, there's A-list adult celebrities left and right. Even Ron Jeremy, who
hovering. He's
coming
hovering
to the table at the same time as Alexis. Of course, Alexis takes first seat because she's the princess. But me and Ron, we have a pretty wild history too.
Oh, wait a second.
I mean, not like that.
Is that a whole show?
We've never boned, but it'd be great to get him over here so we can discuss it. I know he has some alcohol that he wants to talk about, but I don't even know that Ron drinks. The most I've seen Ron drink, and I've known him a decade, is probably like a glass of wine. So let's see what he has to say.
Oh, yes. Here comes Ron.
Inside scoop. So Ron is chatting with Alexis briefly right now, but I got to tell you, I have known Ron for so long. Everyone's like, oh, he's a legend, or they have their certain opinions of him. He's one of the smartest guys you'll ever know. He actually goes around and goes to colleges and educates people on every aspect of porn you can imagine.
We're saying very nice things about you as you're walking up.
My little honey.
And I want to give Ron people a little background on our relationship. And people are like, oh, you and Ron dated? No. Me and Ron, what was it, 10 years ago we did the Surreal Life?
About,
10 years ago, we did a reality show together. And me and Ron lived.
You hit it off?
Yeah, because like attracts like, and we're both just open, free spirits. And we lived in the same mansion, and it was actually here in Vegas. And we've been buddies ever since, and I call him my boo-boo.
And in the cast, we had Tammy Faye, the famous evangelist. She was in the cast. and my turtle was in the cast.
Cherry.
Good for you. Cherry the turtle, who's still very, very healthy. Always yells at me, come on, give me my food. Get out of bed. She's 45. She gets to be 160.
Yeah, I was going to say.
A Russian tortoise lives to be 160. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's insane.
I always call her my daughter, and my friends say, your daughter has to learn to come out of her shell more. Or the fat bastard who goes,
yes,
I got a turtle poking his head out.
Yep.
Which means either A, you have to go to the bathroom, and take a 2, or it means that you have an uncircumcised schmeckle. But either way, I got a turtle poking his head out. That's Mike Meyer did that. So I do that to friends who come over. And they go, Ronnie, you're disgusting. No, not disgusting. Look over there in the corner. It's a goddamn turtle poking his head out. What do you think I was talking about, you bastards?
Now, Ron, AVN for you has to be totally different than any other person here. You have been in the industry longer than anyone I know.
I wrote for AVN when it first came out.
That's right.
Paul Fishbein went to Bernard's restaurant, meets Al Goldstein, says, I want to have a magazine like yours someday. He did. AVN was like a newspaper form.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I did the gossip column for a couple of years. And
well, yeah, you got the inside scoop.
And then, and it was always very nice. I didn't insult anybody.
Paul's a great guy.
It was nice, yeah. And then bingo. Then we went on for a while, and I became friendly with Paul Fishbein, and I used to host all the shows, and he got bigger and better comics too.
Right.
We've had some very big names host the show.
Ron, do you have any idea how many movies you've been in? Like mainstream, X-rated
I have
total?
2 world's records. I know.
Oh, geez.
About 2,500 adults.
Oh, my God.
A lot of them are one day.
Right.
Some guys here say the same. And I also did about 100 some odd mainstream films, including good ones like Boondock Saints,
Right.
Orgasmo, Detroit Rock City,
of course,
Quentin Tarantino's Killing Zoe.
Yep.
Yes.
Directed it. Mr. Stitch, a funny one called One Eyed Monster. Showtime ran it
What
over.
were they referring to?
Was that you?
Hysterically funny movie. And then I hold the world's record for the most music videos.
That's
right.
YouTube,
and VH1 and MTV. I'm in 56 videos.
Do you sometimes...
And big ones, too. Ones are like LMFAO,
Oh, yeah,
Sexy
you were
and I Know
big
It.
ass. Yeah, no question. Do you sometimes catch an old movie you were in, porn movie, and not even remember a thing about filming it?
The sad thing is that it can happen when it was a week later.
Yeah.
I'm screwed.
Yeah. I would think
I'll
that.
tell you,
I saw Ron.
the older you get, I'm telling you, it's spooky.
Yeah.
I'm so old. What's that joke? That when God said, let there be light, I'm the guy who turned it on.
No, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was watching, I don't know, A&E or something last night, and Ron was on, and I'm like, he is literally in everything, on everything.
Yeah.
You've done every show. You've done it all.
I did a lot of TV like Tosh Point. Oh,
but there's no way
Just
you
Shoot
can
Me,
even
News
remember
Radio.
it all.
You're mainstream,
I
you're
forgot
pop
a lot.
culture, everyone knows
I
you.
forgot a lot. And I often will. It's something that spooks you because I'll see a movie and there's me going, I don't recall doing that. And there I am with a gun to someone's head and some adventure film, whatever. And I don't recall I did that.
You know what, though?
It's got to be senility, and which means you got to exercise and let the veins run through your brain.
You are one of the most cerebral person, though, in this industry. You're very smart, and I love it when people try to kind of go toe-to-toe with you on the industry, and you just put them in their place with
Well,
facts,
we do that on the
data.
road.
Yeah.
The guys here, they're here at Triple X Church. We're actually friends, but we're on stage. We go at it. Same thing with feminists. I debate feminists. And I think I've never lost. Because I know the facts, so it makes for good debates. And we're actually friends. It's like, remember Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson?
Yep.
They wouldn't even shake hands before the fight. Then at the end, Mike Tyson goes, well, we're kind of friends. It's like me and Craig Gross are great friends. A great guy. And one of the other pastors just had a baby, and they want to show me the pictures of it. So we're like family. But then you see us on stage going at it.
You're going at it toe-to-toe.
It's not family, but it's funny.
Ron, can you go anywhere and not be recognized?
As of yet, so far, I haven't been to Asian countries.
Oh, and
Everywhere I
that's
go,
the only place?
I'm recognized, though, like crazy in England, France, Germany.
Yeah.
They love porn. I've been on a lot of TV shows in Europe.
I would not even
The
for
Farm
your
was a
adult,
bomb.
just from the movie.
Well, just watching him on the floor here,
Yeah.
it's like everyone's standing around wanting to talk to you, get their picture. I was on the elevator today, coming down to do this, and the guys on the elevator were saying they ran into you last night, and they were showing each other pictures of you.
That's great fun.
I mean, it's absolutely
And now I do
incredible.
this. You guys see me on CNN? Anyone know about that?
No, what happened on CNN?
Kathy and Kathy Griffin.
Okay.
And Anderson Cooper.
Okay.
Right.
They bring in the new year every year for the last 5-10 years.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So Kathy asked some of her friends, me, the Dalai Lama, Sharon Stone, Dave Grohl, to do a quick little Happy New Year's.
Very
They'll make it no
cool.
more than 14 seconds. So I had my friend Adam Rifkin, who
director. Yeah.
Adam, who of course the Detroit Rock Steady, which he put me in, and the Caveman film, which he put me in. He's a
Homo
great guy.
erectus.
Which he put me in.
Yep.
Changed titles to Stone Age.
Yes.
So I had Adam shoot it. So I played Old Lang Syne,
This is live on Jeremy
So
right
I
now.
played that, and then I do the eyebrow thing.
Ooh, what that
And I
one
sang,
eyebrow?
this is Ron Jeremy wishing you all a very happy New Year. Boom, they aired it on CNN. And then Anderson Cooper, this is just recently, last week. Then Anderson Cooper says, Ron Jeremy? And then she goes, he's been a friend of mine for years. He used to go to my house for Thanksgiving. And they keep showing that same picture of me, her mom and dad, and Sunny Lane, because she was my date that night.
Love Sunny.
Ask Sunny about this. She just cracks up whenever they show that picture. 'Cause they aired it on The View, a lot. And there's Sunny in that picture,
So, Ron, I want to talk to you and Skin about this issue. Skin is recently, he's a radio guy. He does.
She goes, he's Skin. I like it. They call you Skin.
But he goes on Howard Stern.
Cut the formalities.
He's known by.
No, cut the foreskin. Ow! Fast, huh? Fast. Okay,
People
good.
know his voice.
Wait. So good.
People know his voice, but they're just starting to know his face.
He's a handsome guy too.
He's a very handsome guy, but everyone
You
knows
don't have
your
a face for radio. You don't.
No, he's a
Howard
very,
Stern, face for radio.
very good-looking
Ron
guy.
and Ron, the Bubba the Love Sponge.
Now, he's just getting a taste where people are wanting pictures with him and people are asking for autographs. Now, Ron, on the other hand, I've been out with Ron, and people have asked him to fuck his wife. There's a big-
show it to her. It might be like show her you or whatever.
There's a big it's just so crazy how people are asking us for pictures, and then hey, will you fuck my wife? And Ron's like, it's really crazy.
Yeah, or
Like
just
being
Let me
a
check out my
celebrity.
secretary. You know what's funny than that? I'll tell you what's funny than that. And this really cracks me how the business has changed. I used to get hired by producers, directors, production manager, PA, your mom, the cook. Anybody can give you a job, right? But now, who hires me the most?
Who?
The girls themselves.
Oh.
They want you to be on their website.
Oh.
And I'll get a call from Jessica James, the brunette girl, right? Mm-hmm. And the way they say it in such a funny way, Ronnie. I have a plethora of girls here. They want to have, some stuff for their content for their site now. And I'll say, well, of course, I know that there are a lot of younger, better-looking guys than me, but I'll get them more hits.
Right.
I will.
Of course.
So she'll say, why don't you come down here and service us, Ron? And I think I was going, God damn, thank you, God. What a career choice for myself. And then Jennifer White did it. I did it with Raven S, Taylor Wayne, Tara Patrick.
Nice.
And these are girls, and a lot of the new girls, and they're so cute and coy when they do it. There was never like this 20 or 30 years ago. They'll come up to me at a convention like this, signing autographs, and they'll go, "Hi, Ronnie. What are you doing at 3 o'clock? Can I curse on this show?"
Yes.
Oh my
Ronnie,
God.
what are you doing at 3 o'clock? I'm free. Can you come to a room and fuck me, please, for my content? Oh my God! Let me check out. I think I'm busy that minute. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, and they wiggle over, and I'm telling you, it cracks up. You're like, "Hi, can you fuck me at 5?" I have no problem with that. And that is unheard of. If you told me 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that the porn stars themselves are going to ask you to do scenes with them, I say, who are you kidding?
Well, let me ask you a question. How are you in the rack today versus your heyday?
Oh, not as good. My dad is 98.
You're kidding me.
No, he's very healthy. He's fast. He drives a car. He said that nature's got a very wicked sense of humor. Because he goes, I get a little short. He measures himself because he gets shorter because your bones, like your backbone, a couple inches, he says, and your dick gets more bendable. It doesn't have that. It still works.
Right.
My dad has a girlfriend who's
he
has a girlfriend in her 70s, and they're having fun. Dennis Hoff offered my dad. This is years ago.
Bunny Ranch,
come to the
Dennis
Bunny
Hoff?
Ranch because Mr. Jeremy, come to the Bunny Ranch. And my dad's very typical. He's in the old school. He goes, no. He goes, well, look, I will get you some girls. I have a girlfriend. She's 80 years old. She'll get jealous.
Aw,
Really?
he's so
And
sweet.
Dennis goes,
nice.
I'll give you 4 girls worth 20 each. Same thing.
That's great.
Well, my
Ron,
dad's totally straight. He's a great guy. But
In your entire porn career, do you have one standout fuck? Who blew
Or
your
scene
mind?
or movie.
Who blew
I
your mind?
fantasized about you.
Well,
Who doesn't?
We had sex when I woke up.
But did you have a standout
Christy Canyon.
Yeah.
What was so
She
special
says nice
about
things
it?
about me too. Nice natural boobies, all natural.
Yeah.
I enjoyed what I was doing. See, I'll tell you something, people. You're gonna like this, I think, because people always like to know what do you look for in a girl. What kind of head do you like? What kind of body do you like? What kind of do you like the hair to be a track or a single track diamond heart?
Yeah.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying you have to be there in
What
the
was
first
that? I
place.
didn't hear you.
If you
Yeah, I
got your
didn't hear
face that close to the vagina, you did something right.
Right.
You earned the right to be there.
Yeah.
Good dialogue, nice dinner, maybe being on your Mr. Skin show. Something earned. You know, so that's why I love when they go, how do you want how do you like your pubic hairs?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
No.
I'll take a bit of too much hair. I'll take a machete. And then,
But Christy Canyon really sticks out. She was like number
she's
one.
one of my
I'll
top
tell you, no, I'll tell you
five.
what, here's the important words of wisdom from Uncle Ron. Well, most guys, if they think about it, what kind of girl you like or what kind of sex you like, enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's the one word that matters. I'd rather be with a girl who's not, let's say, a 10, who's a 7 or a 6 or 7 or 8, but loves it.
And loves being with you.
Wants my schmeckle right in her
Right,
face.
right.
That's
Yes.
what someone just loves to do that.
I agree with that.
Christy was so energetic and so into it. It was her first scene, I think, ever.
Oh,
And she
wow, that's
and
special.
same thing with Tabitha Stevens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I also Taylor Wayne, Terry Weigel,
Yeah.
Playboy Centerfold became a porn star.
Penthouse, too.
Because she's pumping the air before I even get there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
still over here. Hold on. She's going, oh, yeah. Oh, she's putting her clothes
She
on.
just wanted
She's
it.
going, hold on, honey, I'm over here. Will you just wait a minute? You know, it's like, so that is more
You bring
important. Most guys will say that.
No.
You ask guys what the guys I like, they'll say, a blonde, a brunette. How do you like your oral sex? Well, tongue actions. That's all good.
Passion.
But that is always
Passion.
passion, enthusiasm. We'd rather have a girl who maybe the tooth got in the way for a second. Whoa, oh, excuse me. Than have a girl who just knows all the right moves.
Right.
Not into it. What a peels a banana, like so good. Cut. Oh, gotta go now. Oh, look what time it is. You know, like so. We like enthusiasm and passion
Yeah.
more than
Right, because we've been
Technique
even guys that aren't in porn have been with beautiful women, and she just lays there. She's not into it, and I agree. I'd rather be with a 6 or a 7 that was so into it versus
Right.
a 10 that just
she
lays
wanted,
there.
wanted that schmeck.
No,
all
that's great
over.
advice. Great advice.
Now, Ron, non-porn, I want to talk like MrSkin.com, mainstream movies and television. Do you have a standout favorite sex scene or nude
Celebrity.
scene?
You know, there's something you remember, something
In
you
the
really
cinema?
enjoy.
Oh, that I saw.
Yeah.
Do you remember it being like a young kid? You know, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
Is it
like,
your
you go to your
No,
first
I've-
R-rated movie and be like, "Holy shit!"
I've looked at her magazine. You know how I always get a kick out of? She has great nipples. By Ling.
Oh my god!
And I've
yeah.
done 4
By
She's
films.
on my
Yeah.
I've done 4 films
she's on my
with her.
all Niptastic team.
What do you call it?
Niptastic team. She is unbelievable.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great. No, because like she has, and I worked with her, but she didn't take her clothes. I was in Crank 2,
Cool.
Yeah,
Speed Dragon.
yeah.
I worked with her in 3 films, actually.
Well, what about something you saw maybe when you were younger? Just is there a celebrity nude scene that you always think go
You think
to?
back and you master when you're a kid.
Yeah,
With me, I did that. It was television. I used to masturbate to Gilligan's Island.
Oh,
Who?
And I like
Ginger.
No,
Marianne.
No, more people like Marianne.
Mrs. Howell?
That sex that.
Mrs. Howell.
Well, on a bad day, I guess I. love
well, when you're a
it.
kid and horny,
Wait.
Not out of my
dude, you
nose,
could
by the
snap
way.
one up to
I-
Mrs. Howell.
All I would say
if you
was,
had to.
I'd say, Miss Howell, love it.
Love it.
Love it.
So you were a Marianne over a Ginger?
And most people were. I did
Yeah,
it.
most
I was a
were.
Ginger.
I had to actually confront them, like, because also, Daisy May and
You mean
and Max,
Ellie Mae?
Max Bear is a friend of mine. He's
Ellie
actually,
Mae.
Actually, Max, yeah, Ellie Mae.
Yeah.
Max Bear actually lives not far from here.
Really?
I talked to him, yeah, and we talk about, and I had the chance of being on the Man Cow show,
Cool.
in Chicago, and he had her there, Ellie Mae Clampett, or
Wow.
and I
Donna
said-
Douglas.
Yeah, oh, good for you. And I said to her, and I want to be like nice phrasing somehow. I've done this a couple times. I said, Mrs. Douglas, are you aware that young men my age today, from all over the world, I say this delicately,
Yeah.
used to fantasize about you, and she's an evangelist now.
Yeah, she's real, very religious.
And she said, yes, I knew that, and how to make you feel. What am I going to do? And she goes, yes, I know that, and yes, it's okay. And she was sweet about it. I thought she was going to say, don't bring that up, you disgusting pig, but she actually was nice. And then I did that with someone else, too. Another famous person came out of the past. Was it Jim Regini? The lady who does a
Barbara
little dance.
Eden.
Barbara Eden. I had sent her the same thing to her. And she actually finished it for me. She said the word masturbate, I think.
Well, Ron, I got a
She
little
didn't pull any punches. I said,
she's
are you aware, how do I say this delicately, that men all over the world, and she actually said, masturbated looking at me.
Well, she was
yes!
She was the first actress ever allowed to show her belly button on television, Barbara Eden.
That's
Of
crazy.
the 3
What
girls
year
you
was that?
Of the 4 girls you just mentioned, Donna Douglas, Marianne, Ginger, and Barbara Eden. Only Ginger did a nude scene in her life. Mean Dog Blues.
She claimed that the
1 hour and
that
18
she was
minutes.
sued. She felt that Gilligan's Island ruined her career, but she was stereotyped and couldn't get.
Would we be talking about her if she wasn't in Gilligan's
I
Island?
agree with you. She's wrong.
That was
So
But
when did she do that nude scene?
1978. It was 10 years after Gilligan's Island ended.
And how much did we
She
see?
did a movie called Mean Dog Blues. You see right breasts on a massage table. So
Now, does she have when people have red hair and pale skin, they have like kind of a redder nipple areola?
yeah, she's a little redder. Yeah,
Kind of pink,
Yeah.
super pink?
yeah.
Okay, just curious.
You have to look.
I'd like to ask someone like you. I'd like to ask you.
Oh, pink
who
is
is it that
great.
you'd love to see nude, and they just never did a scene that you could
Raquel
do?
Welch never did a nude scene.
Wow.
No, it's true. You'd think with
But
all
in
the
10,
movies.
you see the nipple. You almost see like
No, you got to see.
slow motion running in 10 or whatever.
No, that was Bo Derek.
Bo Derek!
Yeah. That she was nude. A current actress, that Christina Hendricks from Mad Men, the redheaded secretary with the huge boobs, is one I'd love to see do a nude scene. But historically, famous actress Raquel Welch was always one I was always disappointed never got naked. She did Ron, you'll like this. She did a made-for-TV movie in 1989 called Trouble in Paradise, where her boobs were so big and natural that her back was to the camera, and she took her shirt off, and we saw back boob where they swing to and fro. So it's not technically a nude scene, but it's Raquel Welch's breasts.
It's side boob,
pendulum.
swinging.
One of my favorite scenes ever, and it's not technically a nude scene,
That's
is
crazy.
her back boob / swingers, as I like to call them, because she had such big natural breasts. And this is later in her career when she had even bigger breasts than in the 60s and 70s. And it's a fascinating thing to see. It's called Trouble in Paradise from 1989.
You have to have a staff bigger than TMZ, because you guys got to spot things like Britney Spears,
Yeah.
for example.
Well, yeah.
She did some silly little tape with her boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
So you get to see her. That's the only time you ever see
Yeah,
her.
or
but
just
it's-
little music videos. We'll see little nip slips and things. Yeah, our guys got to go through that. You have to have good eyesight to work for me.
I mean, the pause button at his job must be just
How big is your
stuck.
staff?
We have 45 people.
No,
but
I meant your staff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm joking.
Well,
Gotcha.
I'm the second biggest in this interview. No, maybe third. Okay. Yeah, that's from her cell phone.
So, okay, what were you saying?
They were looking at some Christina Hendricks titties.
Someone that's listening to the interview just showed some cell phone pics of her boobs, which I have known about, but because they were stolen, it wasn't something she did willingly. I don't promote that.
Right, I feel
That's
you.
my rule. It's got to be something you willingly appear in, then it's fair game.
You provide such an amazing service. Such an amazing service for, I guess, girls too. I mean, guys.
Oh, yeah,
must
girls-
must love the shit out of you.
Listen, girls
Girls do
love
too.
to
Girls do,
see
yeah.
what celebrities' breasts look like. They
Yeah.
want to see what the
Sure they do.
competition is. It's
Yeah.
very important.
And other girls
go on
would
my
say,
website all
"Oh,
the
I know
time.
girls are like that."
No,
Maybe for
that's
not you, but girls do like that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, we want to see what just out of curiosity too. Now, Ron, I'm seeing in front of me two
Oh,
of
yeah.
my favorite things: alcohol and alcohol. What is going on here? I didn't realize you had your own line. I thought you were a red wine drinker. What's going on with this
I
rum?
barely drink it all. I had rolling papers. I don't smoke. I had skateboards. I don't skate. I had hot sauce. I never used. So I'm basically, I endorse products, but this is really good stuff. It's a Ron DeJeremy rum and Hedgehog gin. And both these are doing very, very well. They're all over the world.
I love it. Long, smooth taste.
But the funny thing is, Bill Margold just passed away.
Who?
You know Bill Margold? He was a director, writer, worked in the adult industry.
Oh.
He gave it the name Hedgehog. And I was bringing this to show AVN as a courtesy.
Oh, that's so beautiful. So tell us about that story. Tell us about how the genesis of the hedgehog came to be, because that's like such a famous moniker.
Yeah, it's I was driving up to. I thought that I'm a New York actor, and I thought that it's hot, sunny California. I didn't know that, even in the summertime, Arrowhead and Big Bear are freezing. I'm working my very first California adult movie with Seika. And I was all excited. She was a big name at that time.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people like Candida Royale, Connie Peterson. I was driving a motorcycle, a 400 Honda Hawk, because I was told that it's sunny California. I am frostbitten. I'm on the
Freezing your
freeway.
ass
This is also. They actually write this whole speech in the back of the bottle too. I was freezing my keister. It was ridiculous. I had icicles under my chin almost. Right. I finally get to Arrowhead, and I didn't know it was so cold in California. So Bill Margold throws me into the shower with Connie and Candida, and we did a sex scene, and they were shooting it while I was in the shower, just trying to warm up. And if you know how your body works, static electricity, you know, if you come out of a if you come out of a freezing cold situation right to a hot shower, then you come right out, your hairs on your body stick straight out.
Yeah.
So Bill Markham goes, that's not a human being, that's a furry hedgehog. Look at that thing. And that name stuck from my first California movie till today. It's been about 35 years I've had that name. My book, which was a New York Times bestseller from HarperCollins, it said, you know, the hardest man in showbiz, and they go the rise and fall of the hedgehog, you know, kind of thing.
Fall, though? I mean, there's no fall of
Actually,
the
right. It said the rise of the hedgehog.
Yeah, the rise.
You caught that. It didn't say fall.
Yeah, baby.
I was making it more dramatic. It's funny. It was good.
Well, I absolutely love you. We know how busy you are. I mean, and everywhere we look, people are trying to get Ron's attention. Ron, it's an honor to call you a friend, and it's an honor to have you on the Mr. Skin podcast. And I want you to know, anytime you want to come on Skin Show with us,
you do guys too. Like, do you ever have naked men? I guess you do.
Well, I have a website called MrMan.com, which is it's for the male nude scenes.
But
now, can I go back in time by a couple of years?
Yeah, you're in there.
20 years ago, I was kind of spiffy. I had no body fat like 20 years ago.
You're on Mr. Man.
I look at my pictures and go, oh, I learned something very important in this world, that the bigger the stomach, the smaller the penis looks.
Yes.
You know, you look down and you see a belly.
Keep
And
it long.
I actually had to put mirrors on my foot to see what my dick still looked like. So when I was younger, I was in Playgirl magazine 4 times.
Wow.
October 78 was the first time, and then, you know, after that. And I was really spiffy. I looked at the picture going, wow, I want that back. And then the schlong looked way bigger, so I was flat stomach.
Yeah.
I'm watching my old early movies going, I want that back.
Yeah,
I want that
isn't
dick.
that great to see?
So I go to the Lost and Found at Motel 6s all over the country. I was like, I'm looking for my dick. I want that. I want that back. You know? Doesn't look anything like it now, and it's depressing.
Well, Ron, you know, Andrea, when I had my 15th anniversary of MrSkin.com, Ron came out to Chicago for the party.
I didn't know that.
It was everyone in my town. All the suburban housewives are so excited to have their picture taken with
Who
Ron.
was that girl that used to work for you? She was a friend of a big, giant boobies, natural, and she worked for you.
There's no way you'd forget that skid. Come
she was
on.
like an assistant. Well, I was hanging out with her because she was told me about your party, and I said, I'll go. You know,
she actually got into porn.
She was thinking about that. That's right.
She got in. I'll send you some shots.
How'd she do?
Yeah, she did well. She's out now, but she got in. Yeah.
She's okay. All right, that's good.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Do you still talk to her?
I have not in about 5
Do you
years.
have a crush? It looks like you. It seems like you have a crush, Ron.
We went out. She was a nice girl.
Yeah.
Say hello. That's fine.
All right, Boo Boo. Well, we'll let you go. We love you so much.
She has that thing. We get the nickname.
Yeah.
Me and Cece DeVille have an opposite.
Yep.
Who's which?
You're
one?
Boo Boo because I love you more.
And which one is he?
Boo.
That's right. Yeah. I got the extra boo. That's
Yeah.
okay. I'll take
Because
it.
it's endearing.
But thanks
yeah,
so
it
much
is.
for stopping
Thank you,
by.
man.
Love you.
Really
Have a
appreciate
good
it.
Thank you for the amazing service you do for
Humanity.
genitalia all across the board.
My pleasure.
And that's what's going on here at AVN. No matter where me and Skin look, it's A-list adult celebrities. The fact that we were like, who do we take first?
Oh, my
Alexis
God.
or Ron? Alexis or Ron?
It's getting crazy here.
It's getting super crazy.
Right now, a fully dressed clown is talking around Jeremy.
Now, here's my thing. Clowns to me are not sexy. They're really fucking creepy and scary. Would you ever fuck a clown no matter how hot?
No way.
No way?
No way.
Turn off?
Yeah, I'm not a clown guy.
All right.
And there's a scary clown right in front of me.
This concludes another scintillating episode of the Mr. Skin Podcast. Subscribe to the Mr. Skin Podcast in iTunes and never miss a show. Thanks for listening.